he says had a sore foot, had been complaining about it. You know, not really, but complaining is probably not the right word for Baines, but had noted it, and then got an MRI yesterday. And I don't anticipate him being back, you know, anytime in the next week or so. I don't think it's serious. We'll see. I was told much more today. So, you know, hopefully not, because we could use those guys in the interior for sure.
Is there any plans for Baines to get any kind of testing or anything on that?
He already had an MRI.
Oh, okay. That was great.
It showed that.
Oh, okay.
Brad, do you feel like the Thunder fly under the radar at all in the West?
I don't really pay attention to the radar. Pay attention to the film, and the film makes you say that they shouldn't if they do. So, you know, we played them when they were 0-3, so they were 33 and 14 since, which is as good as anybody in the league, and they look like that. You know, obviously, everybody talks about the elite talents of Westbrook and George. You know, all the things great that Adams brings to the table, go on down the list, but they stand out in a very athletic league as a different level of athleticism. And so, I mean, all the way across the board, you have to really work to get what you want on both ends of the court. It's a really good team. And so, you know, really well organized and really nice.
Coach, has Westbrook done anything different to allow Paul to go off the way he has?
You know, I think that sometimes it just takes time to, you know, figure out spots and figure out how guys best operate together. I think Westbrook's one of the better guys at getting into the paint and creating for others in the whole league. Obviously, he puts so much pressure on people with the drive or the post up a smaller guard. And then George is just, he's playing at just a ridiculous level. I mean, some of his plays are coming off of others, but a lot of it is, you know, off of actions that fit him well, and then him making plays. He's really playing good basketball. Well, Adams is a challenge regardless. But yeah, I mean, that's Baines. It's been well documented how important Baines has been to us. And so I think that, you know, we're going to have other guys step. Sometimes the ball goes in more, and that's just part of the game. Like, and it's easy to overreact to games here in an 82-game schedule, and I know that we kind of live in a day and age where we do that, where it's, you know, it's more probably correct to just let the season play itself out and determine what kind of shooting team you are after that. Because ultimately you're going to have stretches of good and bad. But they are generating good looks, and that's a big part of it. You know, but I thought they were generating those at the beginning, and sometimes the ball doesn't go in. And that's just what you have to look at, you know, if you're coaching. And I think that they've always been good at that. They've generated good looks all year.
It's actually he's been an all-star for a number of years before, but what is he doing at a high level now?
I just think it's just another step for a great player. You know, I was talking to a couple of our young players about him when he was a young kid in Indy, having just been drafted and not playing as much, and then getting an opportunity, and then ultimately by his, I think, third year being an all-star. You know, that his progression has continued, even through the injury. And where he is now is the best I've ever seen him play.
Do you feel like you're playing your best ball this season, at least today?
I look at it more of what we do day to day, but we've had some good moments recently. You know, I didn't think we played great on Friday night, but it was a unique situation with them being so short-handed. But I think ultimately, you know, we'll see. Time will tell. We've got a tough stretch heading into the All-Star break, tough stretch after the All-Star break. So we put together a good month and a half here. Have a better idea.
Coach, while Baines is out, you mentioned you have to sell a decent amount of this bigger players that you get together.
Yeah.
How do you evaluate his strength for his age?
Well, I think he's our next guy as far as guarding a guy guy that really sits down in the post and plays when we don't have Baines available because of his physical strength. Right, so those guys are, Tice will battle, Tice will do that, but Tice, if you ask Tice to have to go to those guys for 6, 7, 8 minutes, that's a little bit more difficult. Whereas, Yabusele can do that, or maybe they can split that. And, those are things that you think about and you watch, and as the game goes on, we'll make those appropriate adjustments based on who they have into. Thanks.